Hello and welcome to the Random Access Show. I'm Leon Panopoulos, and in today's episode, I'm going to tell you how you can get a free TV and why you maybe shouldn't. It's going to be quite interesting, and of course, I've got the latest in tech news for you as well. So sit tight and enjoy. I'm Leon Panopoulos, and you're tuned in to the Random Access Show. Hello and welcome to the Random Access Show. I'm Leon Panopoulos, and today I'm talking all about a free TV. That's right, there's a startup in California called Telly that is giving out free TVs. That's their business model. And as exciting as that may sound, it isn't all that it's cracked up to be. I can tell you right now. And I'll tell you why as well. But let me give you some background information. So, this company, Telly, was founded by the co-founder of a company called Pluto TV. So the company Pluto TV is it's a service that's available in America and a few other countries. That's basically it's an online website, and you get I think it's 300 or so free TV channels. So it's not the normal ones, that you get on your TV, but they're what we call free ad-supported television channels, or fast channels. And he started Pluto TV, and it's massive in the United States, absolutely massive. But this person, Ilya Pozin, co-founded Pluto TV, and now he has started this new company, Telly. And Telly's, like I said, Telly's main business model is giving away this free TV, which is at the core of their business. It's called the Telly, and it has an interesting concept: 2 screens. So 2-screen TV that are connected to each other with a sound bar in the middle. The top screen is what they call the theater display, which in technical terms, a theater display is a lot bigger than 55-inch. But they call it the theater display, and that's the part where you actually, that's the part you're interacting with the most. That's where you're watching all your TV, and that's where the main picture is displayed. The bottom screen is what they call a smart display. It shows ads, a news feed, sports scores, and etc., etc. So, you might want to also look at your latest stocks, what's moving in the stock market. And so that is how they're making money, from the ads that are shown. So a company like Pepsi might buy out an ad placement on the smart display, and so they'll show you that ad, and there is no way you can disconnect these 2 screens, and when one screen's on, the other screen is always on. So it's an interesting concept, but that's not where it stops. But you know what? Let me give you the specs. Let me give you the specs of this TV. 55-inch display, which is the top screen display. 3 HDMI ports and 2 USB ports. So it's an alright TV. It's for free. I would take most things, but not this TV. And here's why. This TV collects all your information. Literally any piece of information that you could think of, this TV most likely collects it. So if you take a look at their privacy, their data collection statement, it says, quote, "The TV may collect information about the audio and video content you watch, the channels you view, and the duration of your viewing sessions," unquote. Fair enough, right? That's not too invasive. But it will also collect info about how you interact, so that's what it says, how you interact with the TV, including search queries, buttons you select, and, quote, "the physical presence of you and any other individuals using the TV at any given time." right? And that's not it, right? That's not all. There's so much data that they're collecting, including credit card information that you put into, putting credit card information, payment information that you put into the TV, date of birth, full name, sexual orientation, even gender, ethnicity. Why do they need to know all this stuff about you? To make their money. So their business model is, deceiving people into thinking, oh, here you go, free TV, all free, no gimmicks, no catches. Meanwhile, you've got an ad being shown on the bottom screen, and you've got information being collected about you for at all given times. Any given time, you have information being collected, sent off to who knows where, and sold to their ad partners. And they've said that it's been being sold to their data partners, right? So, I now have a question for you. Would you still buy this TV? For me, the answer is no. I would not still take this TV, even though it's free, right? I have a famous saying that I use with my family and with my friends. If it's free, I take. This one, I do not take. This is taking everything from me just in order to get myself a free TV, which I could get a much better one, right? Now, there's a camera that enables quote free advanced motion tracking fitness programs, unquote, and it has a Zoom integration. So that's pretty cool. You've got Zoom integration, which the camera does come with a physical shutter in it that you can open or close at any given time, but which is closed, which the CEO says is closed by default when it ships. And here's the scariest part. There's a microphone that activates whenever you say "Hey Telly." Now that microphone, it may only activate when it is "Hey Telly," but if it's always listening for "Hey Telly," then it's always listening to your conversations. It's always listening to whatever you're saying, but it will only activate something once you say "Hey Telly." But it's still listening to everything that you say in order for it to be able to pick up "Hey Telly." Now, "Hey Telly" is their Google Assistant, like their Siri, their smart voice assistant, right? So people don't always think about that. People think, oh yeah, it only activates if you say "Hey Telly," but the microphone has to be listening for it to be able to pick up "Hey Telly." If it's not on, and it only turns on when you hear "Hey Telly," then that means that doesn't make any sense, right? It's also supposedly used for Zoom integration, blah blah blah. Look, I don't believe it. I don't believe that this microphone is not being used to listen to everything you say. I don't care. Call me a conspiracy theorist, whatever. I think that this is just one of the stupidest things people are going to do. They're expecting to ship 500,000 units by the end of this year, apparently. I'm pretty sure. And it's only available in the US for now. But I saw an article online saying that there was, it had a number of sales within the people signing up within the first 2 weeks. So within the first 2 weeks, according to Telly, 250,000 people, that's 250,000 people, have signed up to get the TV, which apparently is meant to start shipping by this summer, which is American summer, Northern Hemisphere summer, which should be around now. So what month are we in? We're in winter right now here in Australia, so it should start shipping orders pretty soon. But yeah, look, Telly is an interesting concept, right? I think they're going to make a lot of money from this, because there are going to be a lot of people that don't know that their data is being collected, or don't care that their data is being collected, right? Free TV is a free TV to most people. But if you've listened to this podcast episode, hopefully you'll know that a free TV, things aren't always what they seem. on the outside. And look, this is all stuff that they're openly admitting, right? They're saying, all right, we know we're giving you a free TV, but this is how we're making our money, right? So at least they're not fully hiding it, right? They're putting it in their like privacy policies and stuff. Have to dig deep and things that most people won't usually read, but it's still available to people to read. What they're what's happening to their data. You can opt out of the data collection, right? Apparently, this is what it says on their website. You can opt out of their data collection, but there's a catch. You have to return the TV. So if you don't want your data to be collected, you return the TV. That's simple as that. You don't want your data to be collected, you do not get the service that you've paid you haven't paid for. Or if you don't return it to them once you've opted out, then your credit card will be charged $500. So you're paying, in the end, you're paying $500 for a TV that's giving you ads. That's not that great. And look, you can get a better TV for $500. You can get like a Hisense or a TCL or something like that. Something a bit better than this free TV. But it's up to you. That's my perspective. That's my point of view. But it's up to you now. If and when they ever come to Australia, it'll be in your hands whether you're going to get that free TV or not. Some people are just going to be caught straight away by the advertising that they might start putting onto the web. I've seen quite a few articles about it on some of the tech websites, and people have very different views. I mean, I saw a video by Linus Tech Tips, and he was saying that yes, it's a bad thing, but you've already got people having their data collected by a smart TV that you're paying for. I mean, if you're getting a free one and they're collecting it, wouldn't that be a bit better? You can check that video out. So there are a few differing points of view, but that's all I'm going to talk about for the free TV for now. It might come back in a future episode. But now it's time for the quick stuff, and Netflix has officially brought their password sharing restrictions to Australia. And up until recently, we haven't really known how this is going to work, but we do now. So you're going to have to log in from your home IP address, which you have to set yourself every 30 days. So once every 30 days at least. If you're going on holidays, I think you can contact Netflix if you're going on holidays for more than a month. But if you're going to have to log in from your home IP address every 30 days in a bid to get people to not share their passwords and get a bit more money for Netflix, a bit more accounts being earned, being created. And Computex has officially finished. Actually, it's US time, so it might be finishing in the next few hours, but it's finished. If we're going, it will finish within the next few hours as of recording time. And I might be doing an episode on that next week. We'll see how many good releases we've got out of that. I haven't seen much come up on my newsfeed about Computex and about what's happened there. Last year I did a whole episode on it, and it was pretty big. There was quite a lot there, but this year, last year the main company that released was AMD and a few other companies, but this year AMD released early, so we might not see anything from Computex, and might not see an episode from me on Computex either. But that's all for the Random Access show today. I do have one quick thing to ask of you though. I'm officially rolling out voice messages. So, if you're listening on Anchor, which is the homepage of my podcast, I'll put the link in the description. If you're listening on Anchor, there is a button there that says send voice message, and you can send a voice message in. It could be anything you want. It could be something you want me to talk about in the next episode, or it could be an opinion you have on something that I've said. Maybe I've asked a question in an episode and you want to share your opinion on it, or it could literally be anything. Yeah, you have a news story maybe that you want to talk about. You have a concern that you want to share with me. You need some tech help. I don't really care. Could be anything you want. So click that button and send a voice message through. Or you can send a voice message through on Discord, on our Discord chat, or on our WhatsApp community page. But that's all for today on the Random Access Show. I'm Leon Panopoulos. Please check out our YouTube channel and make sure to check out our website. All links will be in the description below. I'm Leon Panopoulos, however, and you've tuned into the Random Access Show.